In the next few minutes, we'll show you how easy it is to create great hairstyles with any of the Conair haircutting kits. And you'll be amazed how a few simple Conair tools and a few helpful techniques can help you achieve great looks. You'll soon be cutting hair like a pro. Before we start, let's review what's included in most Conair haircutting kits. Each kit is unique, so be sure to consult your instruction booklet for features and accessories exclusive to your model. The powerful professional style clipper usually comes with several different sized blade attachments. Professional scissors, the indispensable barber comb, a blade guard, a cleaning brush, and a bottle of Conair clipper oil to keep the blades healthy. Some kits also include a black vinyl cape, neck brush, left and right ear blade attachments, styling clips, a styling comb, and a storage pouch or case. It's easy to operate your professional style clipper. Your guide comb attachments provide you with an easy way to get professional results at home. They are available in many different sizes and ensure you always get the length you're looking for. The comb attachments are easy to change. Just snap off and snap on. Be sure they are on securely before cutting hair. Most clippers feature an adjustable taper control. For cutting close around the hairline and neckline, push the lever up. To feed more hair into the clipper, push the lever down. On models with a turbo function, the clipper uses 15% more power to move through thicker hair for smooth and effortless clipping. Our clippers come in both cord and cordless models. The cordless models stay charged long enough for multiple haircuts and give you more styling control and freedom. Some clippers have detachable blades that are easily removed for quick cleanups and versatile styling. There are no screws to remove with these blades and no need to realign the blade. For instructions on how to detach blades with screws, please refer to the maintenance section of this video. The clipper is a great tool for cutting hair in narrower, hard-to-reach areas, like the neckline, ears, and sideburns. Some clippers may require a power adjustment. To achieve the proper setting, refer to the maintenance section of this video. Now we'll get into some simple techniques to get some great styles. We'll be referring to different parts of the head outlined here: the neck or nape and hairline, sideburns and ear area, mid-back and sides, bangs, and the crown on the top of the head. Here are some basic rules to follow when giving a typical haircut. The taper function is always right at your fingertips. Pushing the lever up allows the closest cut and the shortest hair. Push it down to increase the hair length. The lowest position leaves hair at roughly the same length as the smallest attachment comb. The taper lever eliminates the need to add a comb. Using the largest attachment comb, trim sides from the bottom upwards. Starting with a larger comb ensures you don't remove too much hair at one time. Hold clipper flat against the head and lightly against the hair with the teeth of the comb pointing up. Gradually lift the clipper up and out through the hair in a kind of scooping motion, trimming a little at a time. This ensures you won't leave a hard line and produces a taper effect. Do this around the back and sides of the head. If your kit includes special ear blade attachments, you can use them for easy, precise trimming around the ears. Without the ear blade attachments, move the ear out of the way and do your best to maneuver the clipper to the base of the hair above the ear and clip hair as before. Once you have the desired length around the back and the side, you have a few options about where to go from here. Using the comb, roll back the hair away from the head and use the clipper without an attachment to trim away the hair. Just slide the open blade across the comb. This is the clipper over comb technique and works well for blending the longer hair near the top of the head with the shorter hair. This technique can be used to blend in the sides as well. For hair you'd like to leave a little longer, like bangs and hair on the top of the head, use the scissor over finger technique. Take a length of hair between the fingers and use the professional scissors to cut across them. When cutting the rest of the hair, use this length as a guideline. For shorter styles, start with the longest possible comb attachment and start cutting from the back of the neck toward the crown, holding the attachment flat against the head and slowly move the clipper through the hair. Then, going from the front to the top of the crown, cut the top hair against its natural direction. If it's not short enough, simply change the attachment comb and repeat. To cut in a clean, straight line on the neckline, sideburns, and bangs, turn the clipper around and place the blade where you'd like the line to be, and press down until you reach the skin. Do this until you've made a straight line all the way across. Now we'll show you how to create 7 common haircuts for a wide range of styles. First, here's Holland, and we're giving her a shoulder-length haircut. For this haircut, we'll separate the hair into 4 sections. The first section goes from center crown to center nape. The next section extends from the top of the head to just past the ear. Once separated, roll up the hair and fasten it with a styling clip to her forehead. This keeps the hair we're not cutting out of the way. After combing out her hair, use the comb as a guide and press down using the open blade of the clipper. Continue to take 2-inch sections using the underneath section that we just cut as a guide. And again, comb out the hair before cutting and measure its length against the previously cut hair. Use the comb as a guide and place the blade against the hair to cut. Once we're done with the back, we section the side and comb it out. Use the length of the hair in the back as a guide to getting the proper length. Then we again use our fingers to measure out the needed length and cut using the open blade. Continue to cut the remaining sections using the previous sections as guides. To cut the front of the hair, section off the hair on either side of the forehead to keep it out of the way. Then take a small section at the front, using your fingers and the clipper just like you did on the rest of the hair. Her haircut is now complete, a beautiful shoulder-length cut. This is Ivan. We're giving him a fade cut. Starting with the number 1 attachment. Begin at the middle of the back of the head and slide the clipper up from the bottom of the hairline using a scooping motion. Continue this motion around the entire head. You can trim the hair over the ears using different techniques. This is the clipper over comb technique, which blends the longer hair above with the shorter hair below. Or you can use the ear trimmer attachments provided in your Conair kit. Move the clipper across the top of the ear from the back to the front, holding the clipper evenly to the side of the head. To trim the edge of the hair in the front, use the clipper over comb technique with no attachment. Using the number 6 attachment, run the clipper over the top of the hair, holding it evenly to the scalp. Pull the clipper toward you from the front top of the head to the back. Next, using the number 2 attachment, hold the comb perpendicular to the head and use the clipper over comb technique to blend the lower and middle area. Remove your attachment and trim the front hairline by holding the clipper sideways and touching the edge to the hairline. Next, trim the back of the hairline by holding the clipper blade to the bottom edge of the hairline and pulling down. You can also use the clipper over comb technique to clean up the hairline. Trim around the ear, hold the clipper on its side and use the corner to get a clean edge to the hairline around the ear. Use the brush included in your Conair kit to clean up any loose hairs. Your fade cut is now complete. We will demonstrate the pixie cut on Yamina. Begin by using the number 7 attachment. Start at the base of the neck and with an upward scooping motion, bring the clipper to the mid-head area, sweeping away the loose hair. Continue around the entire back of the head. Now switch to the number 5 attachment. Using a clip from your Conair kit, separate the top of the hair from the sides. Continue trimming the hair using the upward scooping motion around both sides of the head. Now, using the scissor from your Conair kit, comb the hair in the mid-head area into sections and hold between your fingers, trimming the ends. Continue using this technique throughout the mid-head area. Moving to the front of the hair, comb the bangs and hold the hair between your fingers and trim away just the ends of the hair with the scissors. Now, comb the top of the hair into sections, holding the hair between fingers to trim. To trim around the ear area, remove any attachments and use the side edge of the clipper, touching the clipper to the hairline. To finish the pixie look, use a Conair curling iron around the mid and top of the head. Separate the sections with a comb. Your pixie cut is now complete. This is Travis, and he'll be getting a shag cut. Begin the shag cut by using your Conair clipper with no attachment. Comb the back of the hair and begin in the middle by holding the hair between your fingers and clipping the hair. Continue this technique around the back and sides of the head. Trim the sides by holding the hair between your fingers on an angle and running the clipper across. Comb the sides of the hair down and hold the comb on an angle to trim any excess hair using the clipper over comb technique. Using a clip from your Conair kit, separate the bangs and use the scissor to trim the bangs. Use the point cutting technique by cutting across the bangs on short angles, as shown. Next, comb the hair on top of the head into sections and cut the ends, again using the point cutting technique as shown. Move around to the back of the mid-head area. Comb hair into sections and hold the sections perpendicular. Hold the clipper at an angle and lightly touch along the hair. This will texturize and take some of the weight out of the hair. Brush any excess hair using the brush included in your Conair kit. Your shag cut is now complete. It's important to keep your clipper and trimmer in good condition so you'll be able to enjoy effortless clipping throughout its entire lifetime. Here are a few easy steps you can take to keep your clipper up and running. Your clipper blades have been oiled at the factory. But for maximum performance, they should be oiled before or after each use. To do so, place 1 drop of oil at each end, just a few teeth in. Turn the clipper on for a few seconds to allow the oil to lubricate the entire cutting surface. Your blades are now lubricated and protected. Clippers are preset at the factory to run on a typical household current. Household electrical systems are usually designed for 120 volt and 60 Hz products. If the actual voltage differs from the 120 volts, most clippers will adjust automatically, but some will require manual adjustment to ensure maximum performance. To set the correct power level for your clipper, you'll need to adjust the power adjustment screw on the side of the clipper. First, turn the clipper on. Then use a flathead screwdriver to turn the screw clockwise until you hear a loud clacking noise. Now just slowly turn the screw in the opposite direction or counterclockwise until the sound stops. Your clipper is now set at maximum power. If you have a clipper that has a snap-in, snap-out cutting assembly, use these simple steps to keep your clipper clean. First, unplug the clipper from your wall outlet and make sure your clipper is in the off position and the taper control is set to the lowest setting. Snap out the cutting system and hold it in your hand and pinch the white OSC to remove the cutter. Using the supplied cleaning brush, gently brush away any hair that may be trapped in the assembly. Release the pinch and reassemble the cutting system, making sure the tab sits into the slot in the clipper body. Plug the clipper back in and turn your clipper on to make sure the cutting assembly is properly engaged. If you have a clipper with a cutting system screwed to the clipper, follow these simple cleaning steps. Unplug the clipper from your wall outlet and make sure your clipper is in the off position and the taper control is set to the lowest setting. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, unscrew the 2 Phillips screws by turning them counterclockwise. Remove the screws and separate the cutter from the comb. Clean both the comb and cutter using the provided cleaning brush. When replacing the cutting system, it is important to make sure the blades are properly aligned before screwing it back in place. Once the blades are a consistent distance apart from the left side to the right, the screws can be replaced. Then, apply oil as before. If the blade alignment is off, add a few drops of oil to the blades and turn the clipper on for a few moments. Then turn it off and unplug. Use a screwdriver to adjust the screws and tighten after the blades are aligned. With these basic styling techniques and simple tips to take care of your clipper, you'll soon be an expert hair cutter.